Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. We are here now for Game 2 of 3 between the Cubs and Braves in Atlanta. This has been a very up and down season for the Cubs. Every time they seem to make a little bit of traction and win 4 out of 5 like they did last week, then they drop a couple of games and give it all back, it seems like. So the Cubs trying to end on a high note here going into the All-Star break, looking for a win against Atlanta. The Braves are going to send Kyle Wright to the mound today. He is going to be making start number 19. He is 7-5 with a 3.78 ERA, 1.13 WHIP. The Cubs are going to send Collin McHugh out to the mound. He is making start number 16. He is 6-3 with a 2.87 ERA, 1.30 WHIP, making his second start for the Cubs. The Cubs lineup will be Happ, Santana, Bryant, Ozuna, Contreras, Hayward, Bogaerts, who is back out here after the leg strain yesterday, Bradley, and McHugh batting ninth. The Braves will have Albies, Camargo, Freeman, Acuna, Adeiny Hechavarria playing short today, Christian Pache, Rafael Ortega, William Contreras doing the catching for the Braves, and Kyle Wright on the mound. The wind is left to right today at 10 mph. It is 88 degrees on this hot July day in Atlanta. And let's get this game started. Kyle Wright on the mound facing Ian Happ leading off for the Cubs in the top of the first inning. The Braves come in with the best record in baseball. The Cubs enter at 4 games under 500. They are 45-49 and third place in the NL Central. The Braves are 63-32 and leading the National League East. I feel like the Cubs have been stuck in third place in the NL Central for 75% of this season so far. Anyway, Kyle Wright making the pitch, Happ batting. He flies it out to left field on an 0-1 pitch, and Happ makes the first out of the game on a fly ball to Ortega in left. Santana now the batter, 1 out, nobody on, 2-2 count, Wright pitching. Swing and a miss for strike 3. I guess he picked the right pitch right there. Cutter at 91 gets Santana to strike out. And Bryant now the batter, 2 outs, nobody on, 1 ball count. Bryant lines that one down the right field line. That's going to drop in for a single. Bryant has a 2-out base hit in the Cubs half of the first inning. Ozuna now the batter. 2 outs, 1 man on. Ozuna waiting for the 3-1 pitch. Wright waiting for the sign. That's a liner up the middle. Ozuna's going to have a base hit. Bryant advances to second. And now the Cubs have first and second, 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Wilson Contreras now the batter. He comes up with 2 outs, 2 men on, and a 1-2 count, and pops him up to right. So Contreras makes the 3rd out of the inning. 2 runners are stranded. We go to the bottom of the first of a 0-0 game. Ozzie Albies leading off against Collin McHugh in the Braves half of the first. 1 strike count. McHugh looking in. And here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Happ has it. Throws to first, and that is out number 1. Camargo now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 count. Camargo waiting for the pitch. There's a grounder to third. Bryant has it. Throws to first, and that is out number 2. Cubs infield defense looking pretty strong here today. And now Freddie Freeman the batter. 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Happ again. Throws to first, and that retires the side in order. The Braves do not score in the first. We go to the top of the second inning of a 0-0 ball game. Jason Hayward batting 6th today, leading off for the Cubs. Top of the second inning. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Hayward lines that one into center. That's going to be playable as Pache makes the catch for out number 1. Bogaerts the batter, 1 out, nobody on. Full count, payoff pitch to Bogaerts. And that is fly to deep left field. And there's going to be room. It's playable on the track for out number 2. Ortega makes the catch And now there's 2 outs, nobody on for Jackie Bradley. 1 strike pitch from Kyle Wright. Here it comes. That is popped up on the infield. The third baseman is called off by the shortstop as Echeverria makes the catch for out number 3. The Cubs retired in order in the second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It is 0-0 in Atlanta. Acuna now the batter, leading off for the Braves. 1-2 count. McHugh looking in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on a changeup. McHugh got him on a pitch outside the zone, and now Echeverria is the batter. 1 ball count, 1 out. Nobody on base. There's a liner up the middle. That's going to be a base hit as that drops in front of Bradley out in center field. 1 out single for Adeiny Echeverria. And now Christian Pache is the batter. 1 out. 1 man on. 1-2 count from McHugh. There's a big swing and a miss on a cutter for strike 3. McHugh gets his second strikeout of the game. They've both been on cutters. And Ortega's the batter. 2 outs. 1 man on. 3-1 count. There's another liner up the middle. Bradley is not going to get to this one. The throw goes to third. The runner goes to third. And the throw is late as Bradley is not able to throw out the advancing runner at third base. So first and third with 2 outs now for the Braves, and William Contreras is the next batter, the Braves catcher. 2-2 count. McHugh gets him to swing and miss at a pitch outside the zone. That was a fastball at 93. McHugh just blasted it right past him. So we go to the top of the third. It's still a 0-0 game. Kyle Wright is going to face Colin McHugh. McHugh making his third at-bat of the season. 0-2 pitch from Wright. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. McHugh had no chance at that one. That was a fastball up, and he could not catch up with it. Ian Happ now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch to Happ. That is low and in for ball 4. Happ takes his base. And I think he's pretty happy with the outcome of that at-bat. Santana now the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. Santana waiting for the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Santana is sent back to the dugout. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Kyle Wright, and Chris Bryant is the batter. 1 for 1 today. 2 outs, 1 man on. 1-2 count, and Bryant pops it up on the infield. Foul territory. That'll be playable on the right side. Freeman catches it for out number 3. Cubs get a runner, but he is stranded. We go to the bottom of the third. It is a 0-0 ball game. Kyle Wright now leading off against McHugh in the bottom of the third. 1-2 count. Wright waiting for the pitch. That's a swing and a miss at a changeup for strike 3. McHugh gets strikeout number 4 on the day, and Albies is the batter. First pitch to Albies. There's a grounder to short. The throw goes to first, and Bogarts gets him for out number 2. Camargo now the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. 0-2 pitch from McHugh. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him with a fastball at 92 that was down and in. So the Braves retired in order in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. It is 0-0. Ozuna is going to lead off for the Cubs. He is 1 for 1 today. Top of the fourth inning, 2-2 pitch from Kyle Wright. And Ozuna swings and misses at the changeup. That is strike 3. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Kyle Wright. 1 out, nobody on, and Wilson Contreras is the batter. 1 strike count. Here's the pitch. And there's a ground ball to third. The throw goes to first, and Contreras, because he's slow, had no chance of getting down the line on that one. So Hayward is the batter now. 2 outs, nobody on. Jason Hayward waiting for the 1-1 pitch. And Hayward hits a ground ball to second. The throw goes to first, and Hayward is retired for out number 3. The Cubs get no runners. They are set down in order in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning of a 0-0 ball game. McHugh is going to face Freeman, Acuna, and Echeverria in the bottom of the fourth. 3-1 count, McHugh working. That's line to left field. That's going to be over the left fielder's head, high off the wall for extra bases. Freddie Freeman cruising into second. He's heading for third. The throw goes to third, and Freeman has a leadoff triple out to left field. Ozuna got the ball back in quickly, but could not throw out Freeman at third. So Acuna now the batter. Braves trying to break a scoreless tie in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-0 pitch. And he watches ball 4 go by outside. So McHugh issues walk number 40 on the season. Echeverria now the batter. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. Braves threatening in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-1 pitch. That's a liner to right. Hayward goes back. He makes the catch. The throw comes home. The runner comes home. And the throw is late. So that is a sacrifice fly for Echeverria. There is now 1 out, and the Braves own a 1-0 lead. Christian Pache is the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. 0-2 pitch. That is a pitch out. The throw goes to second, but the throw is late, and Acuna is safe. He has 13 seals on the season. Pache now the batter with a 1-2 count, and he takes strike 3 looking. McHugh got him with a curveball right at the knees. So strikeout number 6 on the day for McHugh. 2 outs, runner in scoring position, and Ortega is the batter. Full count pitch from McHugh. Here it comes. There's a grounder to third. Bryant has it. Throws to first to retire the side. The Braves get on the board as they score the first run of this ballgame. It is 1-0 Atlanta going into the top of the 5th inning. Xander Bogaerts now is the batter. Leading off for the Cubs in the top of the 5th. 2-1 count. Bogaerts waiting for the pitch. That is popped up the opposite way to right field. Kind of off the end of the bat there. Bogaerts gave it a ride, but it was short of the warning track, and that is out number 1. Jackie Bradley now the batter. 1 out. Nobody on. Bradley waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. Bradley hits that one on the ground towards second. The throw goes to first, and Bradley is retired for out number 2. McHugh now batting. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 5th inning. 2-1 count from right. There's a grounder to the third. The throw goes to first, and McHugh, hustling down the line, makes it down there safely. That is a 2-out infield single for Colin McHugh, and now Ian Happ is the batter. Happ with a runner on base, trying to help the Cubs get on the board here in the 5th inning. 2-2 pitch. Happ hits that one on the ground up the middle. Because of the shift, the shortstop was playing right behind second base, and he makes the play, stepping on second to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Cubs strand a runner but do not score. We go to a 1-0 ball game in Atlanta. McHugh, with 62 pitches, is going to face William Contreras to lead off the Braves half of the 5th. 2-2 count, McHugh working, and he hits Contreras. Man, he is in pain, but he heads down to first, and now Kyle Wright is the batter. Likely sacrifice situation right here for Kyle Wright with the first pitch from McHugh. There's a bunt back toward first. The throw goes to second, and they get the lead runner. Santana with a heads-up play throws down to Bogaerts covering second, and there is now 1 out, and Kyle Wright is standing on first base. Albies now the batter. 1 ball count. Albies waiting for the pitch. Popped up to center as Bradley comes in. He will be playable. He makes the catch for out number 2. Camargo now batting. 2 outs, 1 man on. Camargo waiting for the 1-2 pitch from McHugh. And that's lined into center field. Bradley running. It's going to drop in front of him. That's going to be another base hit for the Braves. So Wright heads over to second. There's 2 outs and 2 men on. And now Freddie Freeman is the batter. He is 1 for 2 today with a 1-strike count. Here's the pitch. That's lined into the gap in right center field. That is going to go all the way to the wall. Freeman heads for second. He's got extra bases. 1 run is in. The second runner stops at third. Bradley with a 2-out RBI double makes this a 2-0 Brave lead. Camargo stops at third, and Acuna is now the batter. 2 outs, 2 men on. McHugh trying to navigate the bottom of the 5th inning. And here's the first pitch. There's a grounder to second. Happ has it. Throws to first. And that will retire the side. The Braves do score another run. It is now 2-0 going into the top of the 6th inning. Santana leading off for the Cubs in the top of the 6th, batting from the left side against the righty Wright. And here's the first pitch from Wright. That's lined into center field. That is going to be a diving play for the first out of the inning. Pescia makes the grab on an excellent defensive effort out in center field. So now Bryant is batting. The shift is on. The second baseman Albies playing directly behind the bag. Bryant waiting for the full count pitch. Here it comes. That is way inside for ball 4. Bryant was diving out of the way of that one. Base on balls number 2 on the day for Kyle Wright, and now Ozuna's the batter. He is 1 for 2 today. With a runner on first, 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Here's a 1-strike pitch. And Ozuna hits it on the ground, short to second to first, and that is a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Well, the Cubs get a base runner, but do not score. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is a 2-0 Atlanta lead. Echeverria will lead off against McHugh, who has 82 pitches in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 count. McHugh looking for the sign. Here's the pitch. Grounder to short. Bogarts has it. Throws to first, and that is out number 1. Christian Pescia now the batter. 1 out. Nobody on. 1 ball count from McHugh. Here's the pitch. That's a soft liner into center field. He found the perfect spot to dump that one in for a base hit. That will be a single for Christian Pescia. And now Ortega is the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. 2-2 count. And that's a liner. Ozuna coming in. He dives and he makes the catch out in left field. That saved a base hit for sure. And now Ozuna records the 2nd out of the inning. The Cubs are going to bring in a relief pitcher. Kerry Wood is going to come out to the mound and signal for the righty, Trevor Rosenthal. He is going to face William Contreras with 2 outs and 1 man on in the bottom of the 6th inning. So the day is over for Colin McHugh. He is responsible for the runner on first, Christian Pescia. Rosenthal working with a full count pitch. And that is low for ball 4. You know, Rosenthal might think he was squeezed on that one a bit, and I wouldn't blame him for having that thought. Kyle Wright now the batter. 2 outs, 2 men on. Braves looking to extend this 2-0 lead. 1-1 count. Rosenthal working. And there's a pop-up to center. Bradley's coming in. That is going to be out number 3 as Bradley puts it away. So Rosenthal escapes the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. It is still 2-0 Atlanta. Wilson Contreras will lead off for the Cubs as they send the 5, 6, and 7 batters up in the top of the 7th against Kyle Wright. Kyle Wright starts the inning with 87 pitches to his name. 1-2 count, Wright working. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Wright has still got it here in the top of the 7th inning. Strikeout number 5 on the day. And here is Jason Hayward. 3-0 count, Wright working. Here's the pitch. That is inside for ball 4. He issues the walk to Hayward. And now that'll be it for Kyle Wright. He walked Hayward on 4 straight pitches, and that is apparently all the Braves manager needed to see. Shane Green is the new pitcher for the Braves. He comes in with 41 innings thrown, 9 walks, 53 strikeouts, and a 5.05 ERA. He will face Xander Bogarts with 1 out, 1 man on, top of the 7th inning, trying to protect a 2-0 lead. 1 ball count. Bogarts waiting for the pitch. That is hit hard to right center field, but it's going to be caught on the warning track. Man, Bogarts gave it a ride, but Acuna reeled it in on the warning track for out number 2. That looked for a moment like we might have a tie game. Bradley now the batter. 2 outs, 1 man on. Cubs trying to score in this 2-0 contest. 1-2 count from Shane Green. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Green gets out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 2-0 Atlanta. Rosenthal will remain in the game. He is going to face Albies in the bottom of the 7th inning. 3-1 count. Rosenthal with the pitch. Outside ball 4. Albies takes the walk, heads down to first. That is 2 walks now for Rosenthal. And Camargo is the next batter. With nobody out, runner on first, 1 ball count. There's a liner into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Rosenthal allows another base runner. The throw goes to third as the runners stop at first and second. Credit Camargo with a single. And now Freddie Freeman is the batter. Man, Rosenthal, I don't know that he's thrown a strike yet. He's gotten some outs, but hasn't thrown a strike that I've seen in this inning. Freeman now the batter. Nobody out, 2 men on, 0-2 count. Rosenthal working. Here's the pitch. There's a liner up the middle that's going to get into center field for a base hit. The runner rounds third. He heads home. Bradley's throw comes home, and the runner is safe. So Freeman delivers the RBI single. The Braves are now ahead 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Acuna is now the batter. Nobody out. 2 men on. Acuna waiting for the pitch. First pitch from Rosenthal. That's a pop-up on the infield. In foul territory, Contreras goes over and makes the catch. That is out number 1. Echeverria now the batter. 1 out, 2 men on. Braves own a 3-0 lead. Here's a full count pitch, and there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Strikeout number 40 that Rosenthal has recorded this season. And Christian Pache is now the batter. And John Loaiza, the new flavor of the month out of the Cub bullpen, coming in with 2 outs and 2 men on in the bottom of the 7th inning, trying to hold the Braves to a 3-run lead right here. 1-2 count from Loaiza. Here is the pitch. Loaiza, swing and a miss for strike 3. Loaiza got him to chase one outside the zone. Well, that ends the inning. The Braves do score. It is 3-0 going into the top of the 8th. Mike Tauschman is going to be the pinch hitter for the pitcher spot for the Cubs in the top of the 8th inning. He will lead off against Shane Green, who got the final 2 outs in the 7th. 1 ball count. Tauschman waiting for the pitch. That's a liner in the left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Tauschman is going to be standing on first with a leadoff single. So the Cubs send Ian Happ up now. He's batting from the left side against the righty Green. Nobody out, runner on first. Happ waiting for the 1-2 pitch. And that is hit high and hard to right center field. That is going to carry right out of the ballpark, and that is a 2-run home run for Ian Happ. Man, the wind carried that one a bit. 412 feet out to right center field, and the Cubs are on the board. It is now a 3-2 Brave lead in the top of the 8th. There is nobody out, and Danny Santana is the batter. Cubs trying to come back here in the top of the 8th inning. Full count pitch to Santana, and he lines that one into center field. That'll be a base hit. Cubs have another base runner now. The tying run is actually standing on first, and Chris Bryant is the batter. He is 1 for 2 today. 1-2 count to Bryant, and there's a grounder back to the mound. The throw goes to second, the relay to first, and Bryant grounds into a double play. So there are now 2 outs, nobody on, and Marcell Ozuna is the batter. Ozuna, 1 for 3 today, waiting for the full count payoff pitch. And there's a grounder to short. The throw goes to first, and Ozuna is retired for out number 3. So the Cubs score 2 on the home run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 3-2 Atlanta. Ortega will face Britton here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Britton coming on has thrown 33 1/3 innings, 24 walks, 35 strikeouts, and a 3.78 ERA. Britton working with a full count pitch. Here's the sign. And here it comes. And that is line to right field. Hayward is going back, but I think he's going to run out of room. That is a solo home run to lead off for Ortega in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Braves have taken a 4-2 lead. So Britton now working to William Contreras. Nobody out, nobody on. 1 run already in. Full count pitch. That is low for ball 4. So Britton allows a walk, and now he's going to face the pinch hitter Matt Joyce with nobody out, runner on first, and another full count pitch. Britton really struggling out here. That is ball 4, inside. So Britton has allowed a home run and 2 walks, And that's going to bring the end of the day for Zach Britton. Matt Barnes is now the batter, the new Cub pitcher, as Kerry Wood has seen enough. Barnes is going to come in. He's going to inherit 2 runners and nobody out in the bottom of the 8th inning, and he has to face the top of the Braves lineup. Barnes has thrown 33 2/3, 21 walks to 52 strikeouts, and a 4.54 ERA. Barnes, with a 1-strike count, waiting for the sign, and here's the pitch. That's a grounder past the second baseman into right field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner rounds third. He is heading home. Hayward's throw comes home, and the runner is safe. The Braves score again. They now have a 5-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. Camargo now the batter, with nobody out, runners on first and second, and Camargo stepping up to the plate. 2-1 count from Matt Barnes, and that's lined into center field. Bradley goes over and he makes the catch. That is the first out of the inning for the Braves. Freddie Freeman now batting. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Barnes trying to get out of this inning. 3-0 count, and he walks Freeman. So that is ball 4. The bases are loaded, and Acuna is the batter. With 1 out, bases full of Braves, already a 5-2 lead, and Barnes working. That is popped up. Bradley coming in. I don't think this is going to be deep enough. He makes the play in shallow center field. The throw comes home. The runner comes home. Oh, and he does. He is safe at home. He slides in just under the tag, so that is 2 outs. But the Braves have scored 3 times in this inning and have taken a 6-2 lead. Echeverria now batting with 2 outs, 2 men on, bottom of the 8th, and a 2-2 count from Matt Barnes. And that's a grounder to short. Bogarts has it. Throws to second, where Happ is covering, and that is the inning. The Braves score 3 times and extend out a 4-2 lead into the top of the 9th inning. Grant Dayton will be the pitcher for the Braves. He's thrown 44 1/3, 18 walks, 57 strikeouts, and a 2.84 ERA. Grant Dayton is going to face Contreras, Hayward, and Bogarts in the Cubs' half of the 9th inning. 0-2 count. Contreras waiting for the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That one was way outside, and Contreras decided to chase it anyway. So first out of the inning, and now Hayward is the batter. 1-2 count. Hayward waiting for the pitch. There is strike 3 called, and Hayward is rung up for the second strike out of the inning. Dayton looking sharp, pitching to Xander Bogarts now. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-run lead for the Braves in the top of the 9th inning. Here's a 1-strike pitch to Bogarts, and that's popped up in foul territory. Freeman goes over, and he squeezes it for out number 3. So the Braves are victorious, 6-2. The Braves have 6 runs on 10 hits with no errors. The Cubs 2 runs on 6 hits with no errors. The Braves improved to 64 32, while the Cubs dropped to 45 50. The player of the game is the Braves' Kyle Wright. He improves to 8-5, throwing 6 1/3 innings of 3-hit, no-run baseball, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts on the day. Colin McHugh loses his second game as a Cub. He threw 5 2/3 of 6-hit, 2-run baseball with 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. Well, thank you for listening to Replacement Player Baseball.